everybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
What's up, Otaku and Gamer Nation? Oda King Live coming at you again and being all hype as hell and actually really annoyed and pissed off right now. I got to give a public service announcement right away to all us collectors. I just got hit by one of the god-awful things that I just can't stand doing. And not only did I get hit by it, but I got kind of screwed by it. Like, I got a little taken over the bin on this one. Now, I'm about to show you what's going on. This is Pickups video number 23, and I'm going all retro, or at least mostly in this episode. I don't know where all these games came from, but I got so many freaking games. So I'm going to try and stick with, PlayStation era and under. I got a bunch of PS2 and, Xbox, GameCube, but I'm going to put that in the next video, number 24. And we're going to try and stay old school in this one. And let me just start out by giving you a little PSA here on what the hell happens when you're not paying attention. Now, I went to one of my new stores, one of my new places in the area that sells a lot of retro games. And I picked up this bad boy, the original X-Men on Genesis, $10. What a deal. Must have had it for at least a couple weeks. And then I went and did a big deal at one of my other local places, traded in, one of my extra Xbox 360s, one of my extra Wiis, all the other trade bait that I got. And what did what was one of the games I got off them because, I wanted it so bad? That's right, X-Men on Genesis. God damn it, now I have two. And not only was, this one was 10, so that was fair, but this one was 20. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you, sticker? There you are. You're not going to focus either your camera. I hate you so much. Okay, well anyways, even though you can't see that because it's being fuzzy and stupid, very slowly it's going to think about it. Wants to focus in on all the action figures instead. Anyways, $25. $25! Now I think he cut me a bit of a deal, so I probably paid 20, but still, guess what? Oh, I already got it. And my original one that I paid 10 for is in pretty good shape. Manual's nice, game's nice. There's really no issue there. Now, of course, the one at 25 does have the poster, but I don't care about the poster. I already have the damn game. So, I don't know. I'm going to try taking it back to him and see if I can do a little bit of a givesies, takesies, backsies, get a little discount, maybe get me $20 back. I don't know. It's been a couple weeks now. He's a cool guy. So, I guess we'll see. But until then, 2 X-Men! Ah! So yeah, that sucks. Let's move on with the pickups. X-Men. Alright, so then I picked up another couple more Genesis games here. This one I picked up the same time as the first X-Men. Star Trek. Again, $10. Mint condition. I mean, this thing's like borderline brand new. We got the old when they started going cheap, making them black and white manuals. Game, is this even the original case? It looks like for one of those giant, EA sports titles or something. So, Star Trek there for 10, and then I got Sylvester and Tweety. I actually picked this up at one of the other pawn shops in the area. They ended up having a weekend sale where all the games or everything in the store pretty much was on half price. And I wasn't there on the weekend. I was there through the week. And the guy's like, you know what? I'll hook you up. Whatever you want, half price. And no tax. So, I mean, those are the kind of days when I love a store again, because I was feeling pretty sad going there. Wasn't getting the deals. So he hooked me up that day. So I ended up buying like $200 worth and got it all for $100. So Sylvester and Tweety, $20. So, marked down to 10. No manual, and it's a former rental. Oh God, they tore the sticker off. But, you know what? I can live with it. Especially at only $10. As long as the, case is there and it's half decent, I'll survive. So those were the Genesis games I picked up. Oh, you know what? I got one more Genesis game, but I didn't get a box with it. But for some reason, it just keeps going up in price. So I figured I may as well just get it out of the way now. We got the Lost Vikings on Genesis. Can you focus? Can you? Do you want to focus maybe? Yeah, maybe if I cut out the background. No, still not. You want to focus on my hands because you're a stupid camera. I really got to figure this thing out a little better. There we go. Maybe if I... Woo! No. There we go. If I zoom in a bit. So $20 loose, which is fierce. I don't like paying that kind of price for loose. But at $10, yeah, okay, I'll pick it up. Maybe I can find the box somewhere else later and cheaper. And then picked up a couple PSP games, which might be a little newer than I was talking about. But I went to a yard sale and picked up Medal of Honors for $1. Warhammer for $1, Squad Command, Twisted Metal Head On for $1, and then at the place where I got the first X-Men, I also picked up Silent Hill Memories for $5. And you know, if you follow retro collecting at all, Silent Hill games for $5 is where it's at. You pick it up if you see it. Now, again, at the original place where I got the X-Men Silent Hill, I picked up Sledstorm and Spyro Year of the Dragon, $5 each, collector's edition. And yeah, collector's editions, whatever, but at $5 each, especially Spyros, for some reason they're going through the roof in price, the older ones. Yeah, I will take it. I got a couple extra Spyros now floating around. Not sure what I'm gonna really do with them. So let's see. Let's move all the Nintendo to the end here and save them for last. So next up, we got the Super Nintendo games. I picked up Wayne's World again at the half price sale. So it was 10, got it for 5. Probably would never have really bought it except for I watched that freaking angry video game nerd or whoever did it, and now I wanted it. And then Cool Spot, I had this actually as a kid, so it's been on my list to get back forever. Again, 20 loose, no, I don't think so, but 10, sure, why not? And then I picked up this bad boy. I had this when I was younger too, Firepower 2000. Now you'll see that $40 price tag there, which, whoo boy, is pretty on the money because this game keeps going up in price too. But at 20, I decided I'd bite the bullet and pick it up because she's a classic, and I love that game. Oh, and I'm almost forgetting these over here. Let's get to these. I got the Ladybug on the Coleco. Plays like the real arcade. Sure it does. But you know, inbox again at the first place. I think he wants $10 for the older games for some reason, but in box and all minty. Well, it's a little beat up. I'll take it for 10. And then there as well at the same time I picked up Dolphin, again 10. I think he went 12, but I marked it down to 10 at least. Got a little bit of a deal. I actually, for as many Atari games as I have, I didn't have Dolphin, so picked that up. Enjoying that. And then Blast from the Past, had to pick this bad boy up. Picked this up when I actually went anime figure shopping. They have games there too, so this was sitting around there for a long time. So I got it for $20. Populous. I loved this game when I was a kid. I played it like crazy. And box is a little squished. It's a little more squished than it's supposed to because when I was reorganizing my room, a bunch of G.I. Joe stuff fell on them and kind of squished them a little more than they should be, but what are you going to do? So at the same time as I got Populous, his figure selection that day was hurting, so I decided to go for some games. Got Tasmania as well on the Super, and you can see that was like a Rogers video sticker or something right there that someone peeled off poorly. And then I got Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage with that huge 12 meg game capacity there, just blowing us all away. It even came in the protective sleeve, which is nice because it's crispy mint. It doesn't get much more mintier than this. And usually when I'll see a crispy mint game, you know, Super Nintendo, it's like a sports title, right? Like something that's a pretty big who cares. So it's nice to see it in a Looney Tunes game at least. Not a huge Looney Tunes fan, but you know, I like them and I'll take it. So now we're going to get into some Nintendo here. These were all games I picked up in the half price sale because the price was kind of right. Star Trek was 20, which was a little steep for a loose Nintendo game, but again, it's a friggin' nerd episode when he did Star Trek games. I just watched it, so I was like, oh god, I have to have it. And then I picked up Narc, you know, just say no to drugs, $10. So for 5, why not? And then I got Total Recall, again for $5. Again, nerd episode, you know, when he was playing Schwarzenegger games. I went on a bit of a nerd game pickup streak. And when they're only like $5 for Nintendo games, I'll buy them, especially when I can sneak a sleeve in on them, because god, they sell for like $1 each. And then at the other guy's place, I bought Rocketeer. He wants $10 for loose Nintendo games, which is kind of fierce, but he also charges for 10 when they're in the box. So, you know, you got to deal with the box. You get screwed a bit loose, but, you know, you take it in when you can get it. This one, I snuck the Nintendo case on it again. So I got Rocket Ranger. Kind of goes with Rocketeer. You know, I was going for a rocket kind of vibe that day. And then he also had X-Men, which I picked up. And no, I don't have 2 copies of this, thank God. At least, I don't know, maybe I do. But at least I only paid 10 for that one. And then I picked up Gauntlet, because Gauntlet. And then Platoon, which, you know, just for some reason I didn't own. I don't own a lot of common Nintendo games. I don't know why. It's Operation Wolf, which I was glad was still there because I passed on it the week before when I was there. So again, just really racking them out. And then Ikari Warriors, you know, that hard as crap Nintendo game by SNK there. These are in really good shape, which I love. And then of course, you know, sneaking that little case in on it. I had to get that in there. So that is most of the old school retro comics. Oh, I got this Simpsons comic too, which is sweet. But you know what? Let's see what else we got. I got a couple Japanese PS2 games in. I'll sneak these in here. Just a little bonus. Little Super Robot Wars MX and OG PS2 games. Pick these up off eBay. $10 each. Can't complain. I love my Robot Wars series. It just sucks that they never released any of them in English outside of the Game Boy Advance, I believe. Maybe it was the DS. I don't remember. Oh, one of the figures I bought from that figure guy that day was Devilman right there. If you can see him, he's probably hiding in back there. There he is. I got me my nice Devilman for $20. He's super sick. You know, the original 70s look. I love it. And that's about it for this pickups video. Leave a like if you saw anything you liked. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you picked up recently, or did I get any good deals? I think I did. And hey, I'll talk to you next time while I close out on some Coleco games that I forgot I got. These are mint. These are super mint. Look how mint these are. Rocky, Pepper 2, Frontline, and then one more Genesis game that I forgot was down there. Shaq Fu #1. Talk to you next time. Peace. Warning! 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 I forgot some games. When I got up to walk away from all this, I realized I forgot a bunch of games. So super quick, yard sale finds Alien Resurrection on PlayStation, $1. Twisted Metal, green label though, but $1. Project Overkill, $1. Lemmings, this is one that I bought the expensive X-Men off of, $20, but I think I paid about $15. I also got Forsaken from them, $10. And then the last yard sale PlayStation game, Star Wars Demolition for $1. I'll buy games for $1 all day long. I'll take that for $1. But from the other place, I also got Fester's Quest. Now again, he charges $10 for loose, but also $10 in box. And I love that Liquidation World sticker there. It says $13.99. That's just beautiful. I love Fester's Quest. It was the very first Nintendo game I ever bought on my own as a child. It was super sick. I loved it. Hudson Hawk on Nintendo boxed. They made a Hudson Hawk Nintendo game. Just think about that for a minute. It's so weird. And then Knight Rider as well in box. Again, all $10 each. I'll buy a Nintendo for $10 each all day in box. And then Pinbot. Now, I had Pinbot already, but I didn't have the box, so I had to buy it again for the box. And I love this. Hey, Canadians. Canadian Tire, right there, $66.71. What a price! Now that was when Canadian Tire used to carry Nintendo games way long ago. I used to buy my Nintendo games there. Good times. But hey, sorry about that little delay and that little cut. Talk to you next time later. Peace.